Round of applause for the Columbus Division of Police Fire and Pipes and Drums. Thank you all for being here to help celebrate the graduation of the 146th recruit class of the Columbus Division of Police Police Academy. A couple of housekeeping items. First, I want to point out the exits for you. If there happens to be an emergency and we have to leave, just a reminder, there are exits behind you up the stairs. There's exits to the left and to the right. And if you need to use the facilities, there's restrooms to the left and to the right across the lobby and in the cafeteria. Thank you again for being here. Officer McClellan, march in the class.
Flag, attention. Forward, march. Your left. Your left, your left, right. Your left, your left, your left, right. Your left, your left, your left, right. Count recruit, 2, better do your best. 3, go to find yourself. 4, in the lead red. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We like to hear, we love to hear. We finally found a home! A home! A home! A home away from home! Left, your left, your left, right. Your 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 left, your left, your left, right. More time, march. Left, halt. Left and right, face.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lowell Rector, and I am the Training Bureau Commander here at the Columbus Division of Police. On behalf of Police Chief Elaine Bryant and members of the Columbus Division of Police, I welcome you to the graduation of the 146th recruit class. Please stand for the March On of the Colors by the Columbus Division of Police Honor Guard, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, and remain standing for the invocation.
Left, face. Freeze and off.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Forward, march.
At this time, Division Chaplain William Hartfelder will give our invocation.
We pray. Blessed are you, God of creation and Lord of life, who has brought us to this time and place to celebrate the members of the 146th recruit class who have answered the call to serve. We ask for your presence among us as we mark this significant milestone on their journey. Bless these graduates who have committed themselves to a life of duty, integrity, and sacrifice. Grant them strength in times of trial, wisdom in moments of uncertainty, and compassion in all their interactions. May they uphold the highest ideals of justice, protecting the vulnerable, serving with humility, and striving always for peace. We pray for their safety as they step forward into the challenges ahead. Surround them with a shield of protection. May they always return home safely to their loved ones. Strengthen their resolve to act with fairness, patience, and respect for all whom they encounter. Bless their mentors and instructors who have supported them, challenged them, and helped them bring to this day. Bless their families who have supported them with their love and encouragement. May they find comfort and pride in the noble path their loved ones have chosen. We dedicate this ceremony to honor their commitment. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Class, seats. I would like to introduce some of the distinguished guests on the stage who helped celebrate this graduation today. Please hold your applause until everyone is introduced. The Honorable Mayor, Andrew Ginther. City Council President, Shannon Harden. Director of Public Safety, Kate Pashotti. Chief of Police, Elaine Bryant. First Assistant Chief of Police, Lashana Potts. Assistant Chief of Police, Gregory Bodker. Assistant Chief of Police, Nicholas Convas. Columbus City Attorney, Zachary Klein. Dublin Chief of Police, Justin Pies. Genoa Township Deputy Chief of Police, James Denman. Hilliard Chief of Police, Mike Woods. Newark Deputy Chief of Police, Craig Riley. The Ohio State University Chief of Police, Dennis Jeffrey. And the Reynoldsburg Chief of Police, Curtis Baker. And Division Chaplain William Hartfelder, and representing the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge No. 9, President Brian Steele. I would like to introduce the basic training staff members who are responsible for the training and the guidance of these new officers over these last 31 weeks. They are led by Lieutenant John Hawkins, Sergeant Jim Haley, Officer Chad Dunham, Officer Samantha Edwards, Officer Dave Freetag, Officer Steve Kirkland, Officer Jason Law, Officer Lindsay Lee, Officer Tim McClellan, and Officer Pete Jacobs. I would like to thank the staff for their continued significant contributions to this recruit class and to the Training Bureau. On Monday, August the 19th, 2024, Lieutenant Hawkins took charge of the 146 recruit class. Lieutenant Hawkins, report.
Sir, 51 recruits stand ready to graduate, sir.
Very well, Lieutenant. Take your post. The staff's dedication allows me to say I am very proud of the entire class for their accomplishments in meeting the challenges and becoming professional police officers. Thank you and well done. Each recruit class elects class officers. The officers for the 146 recruit class are President Officer Trent May. Vice President Officer Isaac Wildermuth. Secretary Officer Alexandre Aguero Lobo. Treasurer Officer Gia Diatulio. And the Orator Officer Andrew McLeod. At this time, Officer Trent May, the class president, will recite the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve the community, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied. As an example to all, I will behave in a manner that does not bring discredit to me or to my agency. I will maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. Honest in thought and deed, both in my personal and official life, I will be exemplary in obeying the law and regulations of my department. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature, or that is confided to me in my official capacity, will be kept ever secret unless relevation is necessary in the performance of my duty. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, political beliefs, aspirations, animosities, or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise for crime and relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the law courteously, appropriately, without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence, and never accepting gratuities. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith, and I accept it as public trust to be held so long as I am true to the ethics of police service. I will never engage in acts of corruption, bribery, nor will I condone such acts by other police officers. I will cooperate with all legally authorized agencies and their representatives in the pursuit of justice. I know that I alone am responsible for my own standard of professional performance and will take every reasonable opportunity to enhance and improve my level of knowledge and competence. I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my chosen profession, law enforcement.
Good work. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Honorable Mayor of the City of Columbus, Mayor Andrew Ginther.
Thank you. Good morning. What a great day here in the city of Columbus. The sun is shining, a beautiful blue sky. As we were walking out here today, FOP President Steele asked me how many police graduations have I done throughout the years. And after 8 years on council and in my 10th year as mayor, it was hard for me to count them all up. But I can tell you this, there is nothing more special than a graduation day here at the Columbus Police Academy. These amazing women and men who have raised their hand to serve and protect our entire community. The beautiful regionalism that you see with suburban departments and the OSU police having their folks trained right next to our incredible officers. This is an exciting day for our city. It's an exciting day for our region. It's an exciting day for our neighborhoods. It's an exciting day for these incredible leaders, these incredible servants who have offered to run towards danger when many of us are running away from it. It's a day also to thank you, because these folks wouldn't be where they are today without you, your love and support and sacrifice. And it's a day for the community to thank you as well, because these folks didn't just end up here. They didn't just show up on the first day of training. You poured into them for years and years and decades to put them in a position to help serve and protect this community. So Columbus says thank you to each and every one of you. It's an exciting journey ahead. You're joining an incredible division of police and suburban departments as well. We're investing like never before. The community and the division of police are working closer together than ever before, making our city safer and stronger, our region healthier. You may very well be serving us, if you think about it, 25 years from now, year 2050. There'll be 1 million more people in this region. It will be bigger, it will be more diverse. But I think in many respects we'll be working even closer together, because our city can't thrive and succeed unless the rest of the region does, and vice versa. So regardless of who you will be serving and protecting, what jurisdiction, know that we're all in this together. And I would close by saying that you will report to many different people throughout your careers, but never forget who you work for, because I work for them as well. The beautiful and amazing people of Columbus, who 16 years ago, during a very dark and difficult economic time, chose to invest in themselves. You are here today because of their choice, their investment, their sacrifice to invest in their future. And we thank God for their wisdom and their grace. Congratulations, and God bless.
Thank you, Mayor. Please join me in welcoming Columbus City Council President Shannon Hardin.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we give a round of applause for the 146th graduation class from the Columbus Police Academy? And let's keep clapping for the staff here that trained them. We have the best trained police force in this country. And last but certainly not least, let's give a round of applause to yourselves for supporting these folks that are sitting in front of us. Thank you so much. I want to thank Mayor Ginther, to the chaplain, to Commander Rector, to Director Pashadi, to our Chief of Police, Elaine Bryant, and her leadership team, to my friend, our City Attorney, and on behalf of my colleagues in Columbus City Council, we are here to say congratulations. Before we move on, I want to pick up on where the mayor left off. I want to take a moment to recognize the dedication, the resilience, and the sacrifice that it takes to wear the badge that our officers now wear. Each of them has answered the call to serve, to step into situations where others turn away, to bring order to moments of chaos, and to protect the people of Columbus with honor and integrity. And that is no small commitment. But ensuring public safety isn't just about responding to emergencies. It's about making sure that those who serve are equipped, are supported, and are empowered to do their jobs effectively. As a city, our responsibility to you extends beyond policy, it's personal. It's about ensuring that our officers are prepared with the best training, the best technology, and mental health resources to handle the challenges of our modern world. It's about building connections and fostering community. And what excites me most today is looking out at this crowd and seeing the next generation of leaders in our city, the next generation that will protect and bring the city into the future. These fine men and women are stepping forward to take on one of the most challenging and honorable jobs in public service. And I know that they are ready to rise to that responsibility. But know this council, alongside Mayor Ginther and Chief Bryant, stand with you. We will do everything that we can to ensure that you and all of your colleagues make it home safely at the end of every shift. And I'm not just saying this as council president, I say it from a personal place. I have family in public safety in this city. And just like you do anything for your family, I do anything to make sure my family and every single person that serves with them get home safely. Supporting our officers isn't just about new equipment. It isn't about ensuring you have all the resources, but it's about making sure that they are able to manage the stress and sacrifices of this profession. Because when others are sleeping, they are responding to calls. When someone's life is at stake, they don't call City Hall, they call the men and women who are sitting in front of us. That is an incredible responsibility, but it's also an incredible honor. When you show up on the scene, you represent the very best of this city, caring for our neighbors, protecting our communities, and demonstrating what it means to serve. On behalf of a grateful city, we pray that God puts his hedge of protection around each and every one of you. God bless.
Thank you, President Hardin. At this time, welcome Director of Public Safety, Kate Pashadi. Class, attention.
Please raise your right hands and repeat after me. I state your name.
Trent May. Isaac Wildermuth.
Alexandra Aguirre Lugo.
Gianna Tullio.
Andrew McLeod. Robert Allen.
Aston Ozaki.
Alexander Bennett.
Hunter Bolt.
Noah Borden.
Young Trent.
Daniel Conroy.
Donald Cooper.
Abdurrahman Diawara.
Simon Freese.
Joshua Gilbert.
Joseph Harrington.
Winston Holsinger.
Christian Ibero.
Devin Jackson.
Eric Mathis. Michael McNeely. Maximiliano Medina.
Miss Clady Medina.
George Mendes.
Mohamed Munia.
Jalen Ogletree. Christopher Pickett. Dustin Reesner.
Lamont Rose.
Anna Roberts.
Angel Sanchez Torres.
George Shaw. Haley Severs.
Brian Ting.
Angelica Verdugo.
Logan Ward. Tyler Welch. Jack Bowman. Tim Carpenter. Grant Dallas. Adam Drucker. John Hackman. Joseph Baldwin. Joshua Stahl. Justin Hamilton. Isaac Knudsen. Tyler Landerman. Eric Struber. Austin Ryan.
Joshua Wilson.
Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States of America.
Constitution and laws of the United States of America.
The Constitution and laws of the State of Ohio.
The Constitution and laws of the State of Ohio.
The laws and ordinances of the City of Columbus.
The laws and ordinances of the City of Columbus.
The City of Dublin. Genoa Township. City of Hilliard. The City of Newark. The Ohio State University. The City of Reynoldsburg.
And the rules and regulations of.
And the rules and regulations of.
The Department of Public Safety.
The Department of Public Safety.
Division of Police.
Division of Police.
That I will not affiliate with a defined hate group.
That I will not affiliate with a defined hate group.
And that I will well and faithfully.
And that I will well and faithfully.
Discharge the duties of police officer.
Discharge the duties of police officer.
To which I've been appointed.
To which I've been appointed.
According to law.
According to law.
And to the best of my ability.
And to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Director Prashadi. Class, seats. Please join me in welcoming Chief of Police Elaine Bryant.
Good morning. Good morning. First and foremost, I just want to congratulate this class again. Going through the academy myself, I know exactly what it takes, so what an amazing accomplishment. I want to thank Mayor Ginther, Safety Director Prashadi, Council President Harden for being here and celebrating this with us and making it possible, so thank you. And to my fellow chiefs from the other jurisdictions, just know how much we appreciate the collaboration that you give us, because what we do know is crime has no boundaries. So thank you for your collaboration and your partnership, and thank you for entrusting us in training your officers. 51 graduates today. No matter what we go through, no matter how hard our week is, this is by far one of the best times that any of us can have. So we're just excited to be here and to be able to celebrate you. I want to acknowledge my executive team and my command staff, because people always talk about Chief Bryant, but their leadership has gone without saying that they have made this department what it is today, along with our sworn rank and file. So if my assistant chiefs, my commanders, and my deputy chiefs could please stand and be recognized. I'd like to give a special thank to our recruiting team, who works tirelessly to make sure that we're able to fill these seats, and training staff. We have by far one of the best training staffs in the entire country. Please give them another round of applause. So with all the challenges that we are encountering in the world today, this is what I will say. I want to talk to you, my new officers. You will experience challenges. You will experience hurdles, but I want you to remember one thing. I want you to remember your why you chose to become a law enforcement officer. Never forget that reason. I had an opportunity to see some of your personalities yesterday. We're not seeing it today, but we got an opportunity to actually hear some of your stories, and I laughed at one of the officers who said that the one thing that they were going to miss is the hours. Oh, you will miss the hours. Believe that. holidays, special events, birthdays. You're going to miss out on some of those, but you're going to be serving your community, and they're going to be forever grateful for the service that you provide them. We always say protect and serve, but I like to flip it. I say serve, then protect. Never forget that your community is counting on you, and never forget your code of ethics. The one line that always sticks out to me is maintaining courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, and developing self-restraint, and being constantly mindful of the welfare of others. If you remember that, you will never go wrong in your career. Lean on each other, continue to support each other, and continue to develop these friendships and these bonds that you have, because you're going to need each other. And to the families, thank you so much for giving your loved ones to us, because we do have them now for 25 plus years. We have them. They needed your support through this entire process. They would not be sitting here today without you, but they're going to need your continued support as they advance in their careers. They're going to need your continued support when people aren't so keen on law enforcement, when they decide that they don't like us anymore. They're going to need your support. Always remind them how much they're valued. Always continue to uplift them, because you're going to be their backbone, and you're going to be the reason why they're able to get up every day, put that uniform on, and be able to go protect other people's families. So thank you for everything that you've done and how you've poured into your loved one who is sitting here today, and they have accomplished something that a lot of people cannot do. This is a calling, and they're going to go out there and they're going to serve and protect, and they're going to make you very proud. I'm looking at some future sergeants, lieutenants, commanders. Somebody's going to be standing here one day, one of them, giving this same speech. So we're very excited, and we're very proud that you're going to be here serving our community. I'm going to leave you with two things. I want you to be confident, but humble. Confident in the training that you have received, confident to go out there and be able to utilize the tools that you have developed to be the best law enforcement officer you can be, yet humble enough to know when you don't know something or when you need help, and not be afraid to reach out and ask. Just remember that. So again, congratulations. We look forward to watching your careers blossom and advance. God bless you, God bless your entire family, and God bless the City of Columbus.
Thank you, Chief. We will now hear from the class orator, Officer Andrew McLeod.
Good morning, everyone. To Mayor Ginther, Director Prashadi, Council President Hardin, Public Safety Chair Remy, Chief Bryant, Chief Pies, Chief Woods, Deputy Chief Riley, Chief Jeffrey, Chief Baker, and Deputy Chief Denneman, and to the distinguished members of the Columbus Division of Police, esteemed guests, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the 146 class. It is my privilege to stand here before you today as someone who has had the opportunity of being a part of the journey with all of you. I want to take this moment to reflect on what you've accomplished and what lies ahead. Today is a moment of celebration. Today marks the culmination of your hard work, your dedication, and your sacrifice. We have come through months of training, rigorous testing, and personal growth to stand here ready to take the next step into the chapter of our careers, and I couldn't be more proud of us. From day one, scrambling in the locker room, trying to figure out what a gig line was, and making sure our lockers were locked, to posting in the hallways and memorizing the 10 codes so we didn't have to go into front-leaning rest on the pad. And now, here we are, standing here with a badge on our chest, with our heads held high, knowing that we accomplished something amazing. A dream for some, a career for others. Regardless, we have all done our due diligence. Man or woman, black or white, our title is now police officer, and with that comes a great deal of responsibility. As you don those uniforms and prepare to serve your community at your respected agencies, understand that you are stepping into a profession that is far more than just a job. It's a commitment, a calling. I know this firsthand, and I know that, like me, you chose this path because of the impact you want to make, whether that is making traffic stops, helping grandma cross the crosswalk, or getting guns and drugs off the street. You all have your reasonings. Just make sure you stay true to those, because remember, complacency kills. The badge you wear today carries with it a sense of duty, responsibility, and trust. It's a symbol of not just authority, but of the people you represent, the citizens of Columbus, and a representation of police officers, not just here in Columbus, but around the U.S. And with that comes the weight of knowing that the work you do affects lives, shapes communities, and can alter the course of someone's future. Never forget the power of your actions and the responsibility you carry every time you put on that uniform and wear the badge. The work you do will be difficult at times. There will be long hours, split-second decisions, case law, directives, SOP, and the ORC that you have to know. This job isn't all glamorous, but we partially know this because of staff reminding us every day. Now it's time for us to experience it ourselves. As we wake up every day and make the drive to work, put on our uniform, duty belt, and badge, and patrol the streets of Columbus, we get to decide what kind of officers we will be. But just remember, every decision you make is a reflection on all of us, not just in Columbus, but in Dublin, Newark, Genoa, Hilliard, Reynoldsburg, OSU, and every other agency in Ohio and around the U.S. To the families and the friends of the graduates, thank you. You have supported not just me, but also these men and women through countless hours of training, sacrificed your time, and stood by them when they needed you most. This day is as much yours as it is theirs, and your encouragement has played a crucial role in their success. To the 146 recruit class, I guess we aren't recruits anymore. Today is your day. You've earned it. But as you move forward, remember that this is just the beginning. The journey does not end here. It's only just begun. Stay committed to your personal growth. Continue to learn, and always remain grounded in your values that brought you to this moment, especially in regards to our core values: professionalism, respect, integrity, discipline, and enthusiasm, each with their own unique definition, which makes up how we should act and carry ourselves, not just in the uniform, but also out of it. You have all become a very important part of my life. The study sessions we had for all the tests, football games during football season, go Buckeyes, taco nights, shooting on the weekends, and we can't forget getting Mason tased. Gilbert, thank you for sternly telling Holsinger to stop yelling after getting maced. And Massey, it's just electricity. You'll be okay. Miss Medina, your twinkle, twinkle, little star on the pad is forever ingrained in my brain. Sanchez, thank you for always being the life of the party. And McNeely, take care of that shoulder. All that to say that we have been put through the works, and yet here we are, graduating. Thank you to everyone who gave me motivation. I couldn't have done it without you. But I guess that's the bright side, knowing that when I have to call that 10-3 or that 5-7, I'll have some of the best people that I know coming to back me up regardless of what it is. I'll wrap it up with this. Sergeant Haley, Sergeant Barker, Commander Rector, and Deputy Chief Jenner all said it before, at the very beginning, and during Academy, to remember your why. Remember why you went through these 31 weeks of training. Remember why you applied in the first place. Remember why you did all the extra PT and the remedials. Don't lose yourself, but rather find it within you to put on the badge and uniform every day, to serve your community, and to stand shoulder to shoulder with your brother and sisters in uniform. Godspeed, 146. Duty calls.
Great job. Great job, Officer McLeod. Thank you. Now we'd like to take an opportunity to recognize some significant achievements for this class. Chief Bryant will now present the class awards. Officer Brian Ting receives the Scholastic Award for maintaining an academic grade point average of 96.4% for 31 weeks of training. Officer Christopher Pica receives the Physical Fitness Award through 7 months of hard work based on his flexibility stamina, endurance, and power, Officer Pika earned a 91.5% completion rate on physical fitness. Now, Officer Isaac Wildermuth, he receives the Defensive Tactics Award of Excellence for outstanding performance throughout all defensive tactics training. Great job. The Shooter's Award goes to Officer Brian Ting. The Shooter's Award consists of a total score from the NRA course, the City course, and the Ohio Police Officer Training Academy course. Officer Ting shot 98.5% accuracy for 1,256 points. Well done. In 1935, senior Boy Scouts were called Explorer Scouts, and over the years that evolved. In 1959, the Orange County Sheriff's Department in Southern California became the first agency to establish a law enforcement explorer post, with the intent of providing young people considering a career in law enforcement or those wishing to provide public service to their community a venue of training, practical experience, and participation in other activities to that end. Through the years, it has become a well-established and high-respected program, serving a platform for countless young adults to launch successful careers in law enforcement. In 1978, the Columbus Division of Police, in collaboration and cooperation with the Police Athletic League, formed an Explorer Post. In 2017, the program was restructured into the Police Cadet Program. First Assistant Chief Potts will now present a recognition award to former cadets who are now members of the 146th Police Academy class. Officer Gia DeTullio. Officer Lamont Rhodes. And Officer Haley Sievers. Today, we are also proud to say we have not only a graduate of those programs, but also an officer who successfully completed our Public Safety Corps program. First Assistant Chief Potts will now present a special award to Officer Hassan Al-Saki. Good job. Each respective chief of police will now present the graduation certificates to the class. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please hold your applause until all the certificates are handed out. Officer Trent May, Class President. I forget it. If you want to applaud, go ahead. Officer Isaac Wildermuth, Vice President. Officer Alexandra Aguirre Lugo, Secretary. Officer Gia DeTulio, Class Treasurer. Officer Andrew McLeod, Orator. Officer Robert Allen. Officer Hassan Al-Saki. Officer Alexander Bannock. Officer Hunter Bolt. Officer Noah Borden. Officer Yang Chin. Officer Daniel Conroy. Officer Abdul Rahman D. Awara. Officer Donald Cooper. Officer Simon Freese. Officer Joshua Gilbert. Officer Joseph Harrington. Officer Quentin Holsinger. Officer Christian Ibarra. Officer Devin Jackson. Officer Eric Massey. Officer Michael McNeely. Officer Maximiliano Medina. Officer Miss Clady Medina. Officer George Mendez. Officer Mohammed Munye. Officer Jalen Ogletree. Officer Christopher Pica. Officer Dustin Reasoner. Officer Lamond Rhodes. Officer Anna Roberts. Officer Angel Sanchez Torres. Officer Jordan Shower. Officer Haley Sievers. Officer Brian Ting. Officer Angelica Verduga. Officer Logan Ward. Officer Tyler Welsh. The Dublin Chief of Police, Justin Pies, will now present the certificates to his officers. Officer Jack Bowman. Officer Timothy Carpenter. Officer Grant Dellis. Officer Adam Drucker. Officer Jonathan Hackney. The Genoa Township Deputy Chief of Police, Deputy Chief James Denman, will now present the certificates to his officer. Officer Joseph Bollinger. The Hilliard Chief of Police, Chief Mike Woods, will present the certificate to his officer, Officer Joshua Stahl. The Newark Deputy Chief of Police, Craig Riley, will present the certificate to his officers. Officer Justin Hamilton. Officer Isaac Knudsen. Officer Tyler Landerman. And the Ohio State University Chief of Police, Chief Dennis Jeffrey, will present the certificate to his officer. Officer Eric Struber. The Reynoldsburg Chief of Police, Chief Curtis Baker, will present the certificate to his officers. Officer Austin Ryan. Officer Joshua Wilson. Well, I guess that makes it official. They're cops now. we have a couple more items to take care of. Several years ago, the Academy instituted the class Guidon flags. As a tradition, the Columbus Police Academy, as seen behind me on the stage, are displayed class Guidons. The Guidon, also referred to as the colors of the class or the standard, is an important and time-honored piece of history that is still observed and revered today. The Guidon is thought to have originated from ancient Egyptian times, where it was believed to have represented rulers and the armies they commanded. The idea endured well into medieval times, as it was used to depict each commander's specific coat of arms. This is so that each soldier could see through the dust and the smoke created from the battlefield where their particular unit was located, so as not to be separated from them. We are still using Guidons today, though maybe not for the same purpose or for the same situations. They are used at formal events and ceremonies like this one today. The word Guidon derives from the Italian word Guidon, meaning guide or marker. Hence, it is the focus for soldiers on the battlefield. The significance of the Guidon is that it represents the units displayed for everyone to see, and it's a rallying point for the officers to fall into formation when the order is given. The 146 recruit class officers will now post the colors for their class. Class officers, attention! Guidons, post! Ladies and gentlemen, the Guidons for the 146th recruit class. Class, attention! Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the benediction from the Division of Police Chaplain William Hartfelder.
It's my practice to close a community celebration such as this with the words of an Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you, may the wind be always at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face and rains soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Class, seats. Thank you for sharing in this graduation. After the ceremony, you are invited to tour parts of the training academy and view the police equipment displays located in the lobby and outside. In 10 minutes or so, you can watch the final class formation to be held in the courtyard by Company Commander Officer Wildermuth, Company Guide Officer Carpenter, and the platoon commanders, Officer Bollinger and Officer Reasoner. Please remain in your seats until the officers have left the auditorium. Class, attention! The 146th recruit class will now transition to the next phase of their training. The field training sergeant, Sergeant Tim Davis, will take control of the class. Sergeant Davis, take charge of the class and carry out the plan of the day.
Face forward, march. Left, left.
gentlemen, this concludes today's graduations. Congratulations to the 146th recruit class.